Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Don Tesla Pod. It's me, Emmanuel, right with Goetz and Will, like always.
Yes,
Yo.
sir.
And we didn't record on Saturday like we usually do, so we don't have our we made predictions, but we won't have. We'll tell you guys our prediction later. But let's go over with baseball first. Goetz, Will, take the stage.
Okay, so first I want to talk about the Philadelphia Phillies' absolute blow-up towards the end of the season. The fact that we did not make the playoffs is a joke. We lost 9 of our last 12, I think it was. How are you feeling, Williama?
So Phillies had a series against the Rays. I think it was 3 games, right?
Yep.
When you win one of those 3 games and you're in, but they couldn't do it. Technically, you wouldn't have secured a spot, but you would have been in.
Yeah, and they were up in a few of those games. The 3-4, the one that they lost 3-4, they were up 2-1, and then the one they were up 3-1, and then they were up 4-1, and then blew the lead, lost 4-6. So those ones really hurt.
They just.
What do we change?
What do we change?
We just changed the manager. Yeah, what do we do?
First of all, we signed JT.
The most important thing this offseason, if we lose JT, we'll never win a
That would make the team that is garbage already even worse.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else can we improve on?
Bullpen.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Clearly.
Easily the worst bullpen in the league.
Yeah, Zach Wheeler was a great signing, though, turned out towards the end of the season. He was so good.
14 blown saves, I think it was, for the Phillies in a 60-game season.
Something like that.
The only pitcher, actually not the only pitcher. There were 3 pitchers that pitched well this year for the Phillies: Nola, Wheeler, and Zach Eflin. Surprisingly, after a horrible year last year, horrible.
Zach Wheeler had a 2.9 ERA. That's a career best for him, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Yeah, it's a career best for him. It turned out to be a great signing.
The Phillies they needed one win, and then on the last day they needed the Brewers and the Giants to lose. The Giants and Brewers,
Yeah.
So the Brewers lost to the Cardinals, and the Giants lost to the Padres.
Yeah, we would have been. I think we might have even been in on head-to-head versus those guys or something like that.
Yeah, that's why we would have been in. So who did it end up being? It ended up being the Brewers, and not the Giants. I'm pretty sure. The
Brewers got in.
Brewers got the 8th seed playing the Dodgers.
Good to see Gabe Kapler didn't make it either. Would have been a really bad beat if Gabe Kapler made it with a Giants team that was supposed to be dog.
Yep. And the Marlins are the biggest surprise of the playoffs. No one expected them. Everyone expected the New York Mets to be a top 3.
We were ranked really low at the beginning of the season, like the power rankings, and the Marlins were ranked lower than us. They were predicted for 60 wins in the 160-game season, but they're going to get sent home first round. We can talk about the matchups a little bit too. In the NL, we have the 1 versus 8, the Dodgers versus the Brewers. The Dodgers are filthy.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's 3-game wild cards now, so I actually like this. And every team plays in the wild card. But anyway.
It's 3 games, you said?
Yeah, 3-game wild cards, best of 3.
Okay.
That's going to make for some interesting
That will, yeah. You just got to win 2 games.
Yeah, Brewers are going to breeze past the Cardinals. Dodgers are going to breeze past the Brewers. Padres, Cardinals. Padres are really good this year. I like Padres in this series.
Padres.
Yeah.
Padres win. Easy.
That potential from last year. They were like the Phillies. They didn't make playoffs last year, but they got in this year. Cubs, Marlins. Marlins are getting sent home. They overachieved so much.
Mm-hmm.
Overachievers.
Easily. And then the Braves send the Reds home.
Cubs are a good team.
No upsets in the NL, but I do think there will be one in the AL.
Freddie Freeman for MVP, I hear a lot. And he had like a walk-off homer in their last game. Yeah, Freddie Freeman, so good.
Can I look at the stats?
Yeah, let me read his line real quick. Also in the AL, I like the Yankees to upset the Indians. Yankees underperformed a little bit. They didn't get off to such a good start. He had a 341 batting average with 13 home runs and 53 RBIs. Almost an RBI every game. Led the league in doubles, led the league in runs.
You said, what was the batting average? 331?
341.
340. Whoa.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is really good.
I think that was the highest in the league.
I think
he was playing DH some of the games too because and he started the year off with coronavirus. He almost missed the first years of the game of the season. Okay, AL playoffs. I really like these playoffs. Twins beat the Astros, I think.
Yeah.
Twins are a really good team. They hit bombs. White Sox. Okay, so Athletics, the 2 seed versus the 7 seed White Sox. I can see the White Sox making an upset here.
I can see the White Sox taking it to the third game. I don't think they can beat the A's.
Okay. I think the White Sox have good pitching with like Dallas Keuchel and Lucas Giolito, and then they also have Tim Anderson. I think they still have Jose Abreu at first.
They do have a good team, but I just don't see them getting
in a
past
3-game wild card. Like it's just basically like a series. You're traveling to, you're doing a 3-game series with someone. Anyone can take a series like that.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Rays versus Blue Jays. Upset alert potentially.
No.
Rays didn't look that good versus the Phillies. I mean, they did end up sweeping them, but
they
we could have taken
didn't score a run against them
in the last game.
In the last game.
Yeah, we got. I could see the Blue Jays taking.
That was our ace. That was our ace. Think about that. That's
Nola was on the mound last night.
Nola was on the mound last night.
Yeah, questionable ace. If you can be ace title. He had the one Cy Young contention year. The last 2 years have been not as good. And then the Yankees could beat the Indians, I imagine.
I think the Yankees beat the Indians.
Indians are a really good team too, though. It's tough.
Yeah, that one is tough.
We got to see the starters match up because everybody's going to play their aces here. You only have, you have to win these games. Those are going to be interesting. League winner predictions? Who's coming out of each league? Dodgers are so clearly the best team in the NL.
Yeah, I think Dodgers come out of it. I don't think the Rays do it. I don't think the A's do it.
The AL is so much more competitive.
Dude, the Yankees. I hate to say it, but the Yankees, bro. That's why. Like when it
comes to like playoff baseball, 1 versus 1, like the Yankees roster is just too good.
I know.
Like if we ever like have money on a team that's playing against the Yankees, you never feel like it's over.
No. That roster is just so deep.
Yeah. I could also see the Twins doing it.
The Twins? You think they come out of the AL?
Yeah, I don't know. They hit so many bombs and they have like a squad that's made to do like modern day baseball, but like it's just that they're starters. I feel like they have the one kid, what's his name? Jose Barrios. He's dirty.
Yeah.
And I think they have Pineda, who's like really old, but he's still doing good. Like the guy who cheated once by putting the pine.
What was his name?
On his neck. Pineda.
Oh. That was this year, wasn't it?
No. That was a while back when he played for the Yankees.
Who?
Yeah, he had a 3.38 ERA this year too. So they got 2 good guys at the start of there.
Who did they think was cheating this year? They thought they caught someone cheating this year.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember last year Mike Fiers threw a no-hitter, which is so weird because he's such an average pitcher, but he's had 2 no-hitters in his career, and they were questioning if he cheated. It always pops up again in baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swear I was listening to a Phillies game on the radio, and they were like, they were complaining about something.
I have no clue.
Let me look at some of the award races here. MLB awards watch. NL MVP, Fernando Tatis, Mookie Betts, and what's the guy? Freddie Freeman. They're all up for shouts. Fernando Tatis took a huge step forward this year. He was really good.
Yeah. Fernando, wow. He came out of obviously not nowhere, but he was just like,
he got hurt last year, so he had an abbreviated season, but this year he showed his full potential.
Oh my God. It was insane.
The AL might have a pitcher winning. They might have Shane Bieber winning, but it's hard for pitchers to win MVP. The White Sox had the top 3 position players for wins above replacement, and Tim Anderson is in the contention for MVP there as well. Shane Bieber is probably gonna win the AL Cy Young. He was so good this year.
Yeah, and then NL Cy Young.
Yeah, NL Cy Young. Yu Darvish and Jacob deGrom. Yu Darvish versus Jacob deGrom. Yu Darvish had a 1.44 ERA.
They're gonna give it to him. They're not gonna give it to
this guy is so weird because he was so bad for them. I swear, like a year ago, and now he's Yu Darvish again. And then deGrom had a 1.69 ERA. He just had a lot less decisions though.
Yeah.
Like Yu Darvish was 7-1, while deGrom was only 3-1 because the Mets never gave deGrom run support.
deGrom this year, but everyone was expecting the Mets to give him run support. That's also a problem for them.
This is where the Phillies get into the mix. Phillies could have NL Rookie of the Year. Alec Bowman is in with a shout. But they think the Jake Cronenworth of the Padres is going to win because he batted .325 in 37 games for the Padres.
Sheesh.
NL Manager of the Year, they're thinking of giving it to Joe Girardi. No, I'm just kidding.
And didn't even flinch.
New manager, and we still had that 3 years in a row now where we faded late in the season. Just completely choked late in the season.
September. What's it called? September slump? I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much covering for baseball. I mean, we'll get into more picks when they release the lines and stuff for baseball, and we'll be right on top of that. Baseball, I've been killing it too. So.
Yes, yeah.
Crazy. The other day I went 4 for 5. Was it? Or 5 for 6?
It was 5 for 6, and the one that didn't hit, they blew a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, they blew the parlay.
So, is that all you guys have for baseball?
That's all we have for baseball.
Okay, so let's get right into some college football. I'm not gonna go in deep with college football, but the only thing they announced that the Pac-12 just announced that they will play in fall. They will start the season off in November 6th, and hopefully it goes off well for them. Guess
teams like Oregon and USC, they're not going to be contenders in the end, but whatever.
One thing about college football, Kansas State beating Oklahoma.
I was happy about that.
That's why Oklahoma's a joke.
Yeah, and Oklahoma State, they're not.
Always frauds. Pittsburgh Panthers. That's kind of my team. My brother goes there, so I have a little thing for the Pittsburgh Panthers. They've started the season 3-0 now.
The Pittsburgh Panthers?
Okay, I see how it is.
Mm-hmm. Oklahoma State, 2-0, undefeated.
Nice. Who have you guys played? I'm legitimately wondering.
Yeah, Tulsa, West Virginia.
Ohio State, Oklahoma. No, garbage. You played garbage.
We're only playing a conference, so.
Who's Tulsa playing?
What conference are you guys?
Big 12, but Tulsa's in. I forgot. It's in the same conference as Temple, but since Tulsa's nearby, we play Tulsa.
Yes, didn't we see someone playing Tulsa when we went to PJ's?
I don't even know. There's so many college football games on. You know that Texas Tech game? You were like, "Yo, live Texas Tech." They took a 13-point lead
Yeah.
and blew it.
Oh no.
They went to overtime with Texas Tech then and lost in overtime. Brutal.
Damn.
That would have been brutal. So like we would have cried after that. That would have been so bad.
Oh man, I did not know that. Actually, I should have followed up on that.
Yeah.
Um,
Kansas State, by the way, won as 26.5-point underdogs. And they did last year too. There's something up with this.
They're demons. Will Howard off the bench?
I don't even think he got a single snap.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Well, now it sucks that they lost that first game, Kansas State, because they could be 2-0 with a win over Oklahoma, but now they're 1-1.
Yeah. I just like to see Oklahoma lose because, everybody's giving the hype, even though they only produce one
They
good quarterback.
always make it in. They always make it into the Final Four, into the playoffs, and they lose first round.
Yeah. They get blown out.
Because they're not a real football team, because they play offense, inflated offensive numbers, and just play no defense.
That's true.
I know some teams like that.
Like, they can make Jalen Hurts look good.
Because I remember one year, I think it was when they had Kyler Murray on their team. It was like when Oklahoma State was like had the worst team ever. It was really playing like a quarterback. They really had their starting quarterback was like a junior college quarterback, and Oklahoma State almost beat Oklahoma only because Kyler Murray didn't throw that last touchdown in the last couple seconds of the game.
Kyler Murray, Oklahoma legend.
Mm-hmm. And Kyler Murray is the only quarterback from Oklahoma who actually produced well in the NFL.
So far.
We haven't saw Jalen Hurts yet, where we get to later.
And Browns are 2-1 on the season, so.
They've played. Who did they play? They played
the Redskins this week. I picked up Browns defense off free agency, and they got like 3 interceptions and 2 fumble recoveries.
Browns are 2-1.
Think of the teams they beat.
The Browns are 2-1. They lost to
the best, like the best or second best team in football. So.
And then they lost and they beat the 2 worst teams last year. Wow, man.
Exactly.
Who was the other team they played?
Hey, whoa! The Eagles couldn't do that though.
Eagles couldn't do that. They lost and tied.
We'll get into that later. It's
that one's
embarrassing.
It's ridiculous.
Man,
yeah,
what's up next?
Okay, let's get to some NFL stuff right here. So, as you saw the first 3 weeks of the NFL season, a lot of notable players have gotten injured. Like, what's the injuries? Let me pull up the injury list right now.
Saquon. Oyama.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, number 2 pick in the fantasy league, gone for the whole year.
Was that at MetLife Stadium? Because they were complaining about the turf. They were saying like the turf was causing injuries. What was up with the turf?
Was that MetLife? I'm trying to think. I think it was at MetLife. I'm pretty sure it was at MetLife.
Yeah. And we like the Giants as a sneaky underdog this week, but they got destroyed.
Yeah, that was.
I'm trying to pull up a list, but we know Saquon got injured. And then we got Chris McCaffrey also injured.
Raheem Mostert, Nick Bosa.
Raheem Mostert, Garoppolo. There are just so many people going down. Bodies falling.
Mm-hmm. And then we already know that Von Miller was already injured, but also Drew Lock is injured. Cortland Sutton's out for the whole entire year.
Just think about the Eagles roster also. They lost in the last game. They lost Dallas Goedert, Deshaun Jackson. Avonte Maddox got hurt but came back. Or no, he didn't come back for the rest of the game. Avonte Maddox got hurt. Darius Slay got hurt, but he came back. And then the previous previous games. Let me think. Soyamalu. Who else? Rieger, obviously. There are just so many people on the Eagles that are getting hurt also.
Yeah, and then we also got to talk about the 49ers with Jimmy Garoppolo, Rasheem Mostert, Nick Bosa, and I think who else? Well, we have Saquon also out. We already know Drew Lock is out. Jerry Jeudy was questionable, but he ended up playing. Cam Akers was out. Anthony Barr, Sterling Shepard, David Montgomery, Devontae Adams, and I'm pretty sure there's more.
There's definitely more.
There's definitely more than that, but whole entire 49ers team is out.
Still got the win.
Mm-hmm.
And we're playing them this weekend, and you know what we're gonna do?
Lose.
0-3-1. 0-3-1.
Crazy thing is, what are we, only half a game back of the division lead?
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's talk about the Eagles game against the Bengals since we almost crying about it.
I'll start. First of all, rookie quarterback Joe Burrow had one memorable play that got called back because T. Higgins was out of bounds. If you guys know what I'm talking about, do you know what I'm talking about, Manny or Goetz?
I was watching
like
the fourth quarter and overtime.
Spin out of a tackle or something?
It was like I think it was T.J. Edwards was going for a tackle on his he was rolling out to the right. He was about to throw it. T.J. Edwards he stops, he spins around, and he just falls him. He just makes him fall out of his shoes. And then T. Higgins he just taps out of bounds and was an ineligible receiver because he touched the line. That play, just Joe Burrow is going to be a great quarterback in the NFL. Just get him a good team.
O-line, that's for sure.
These 3 weeks showed to me. Team. He's legit. He has
the receivers too.
I actually wondered.
He just needs a better everything else around him, not the running back and maybe not the defensive line. The O-line and the secondary, that right there needs some work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I was watching overtime, some questionable decisions. The offside call on the Eagles, that killed them a lot because they could have kicked that. Was it a 59-yard field goal that Jake Elliott would definitely make because he made a 61. I think he would make it. He made a 61 field goal in his rookie year.
The backup left guard got a false start and moved it back to the 64-yard line, and it was a 4th and something with 1:30 or 2 minutes left. And
if he was the coach of the team, would you go for it or kick the field goal or just punt like he did?
I'd go for the field goal because they start at the 50. I mean, it's tough to call actually because then they start at the 50, right?
And they have a better.
And all you have to do is get like a 15-yard game and your kicker's in range.
Yeah, I
would just kick the field goal. If they get mad for kicking the field goal, all the fans wanted them to kick the field goal anyway. So
how long was the field goal?
It would have been 64 yards.
That's crazy.
After the false start, yeah, it's crazy. But
what did he miss against the Redskins? Like a 45? I don't know. He'd have to give it everything, but
he made that game. He made like a 20-some, 30-some, and a 54. So.
He was feeling it.
He was 3 for 3. Yeah.
I mean, overtime, go for it, bro. A tie is not much better than a loss.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And we need to stop NFL ties. This shit, it's dumb.
I heard Stephen A. Smith talking about NFL ties. He said they should just play until they're tired.
Tying is un-American.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
what if this happens in the playoffs? What if 2 teams tie at the end of the playoffs? I know it's not going to happen, but what do they do?
They play on in the playoffs.
Oh, they play on in the playoffs? Okay.
Just do the same thing. Just do the same thing.
Yeah.
It would go into double overtime.
The NBA don't have ties. They play it till first overtime, second overtime, third overtime. I'm pretty sure. What's the most overtimes they've been? 4 overtimes? I remember it was at the Sixers versus Thunder game when they had Paul George and Carmelo Anthony went to in 3 overtimes. That was crazy.
That's the best as a fan. You really get your money's worth.
Mm-hmm. And I came late into the second half of the game, and I just basically watched same out of the game.
And you're like, damn, I missed the first half of the game. And they're like, oh, overtime. And then you're like, oh, double overtime. Oh my, triple overtime.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That was great. But Blake Bortles to the Denver Broncos. Guys, what's your thoughts about that?
He's terrible. The Denver Broncos are done for the season. It's unfortunate. Had a promising team, but it happened to you again.
Yep. After watching that first game, I saw a little promise in their offense with Noah Fant and Drew Lock and Jerry G too.
Is good. Noah Fant is good.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Lock, it's just unfortunate. Both of our teams are just suffering injuries.
Yeah, but next year we gotta see how the team performs because I feel like they just need to add a couple more pieces, like especially with their O line.
Yeah.
The Eagles get their O line back too. You get Dillard at left.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
we're talking about the Broncos, not the Eagles. Okay, you already got.
I'm just saying I'm just adding the injuries like Dillard at left, Stamalu at left guard.
Jason Peters was so bad. So bad.
Oh yeah, and he always gets hurt. Kelsey, Brooks, Lane Johnson. That's a great offensive line. But just everyone's hurt. And it's now Nate Herbig and Matt Pryor in for us. So if you know who they are and you're not an Eagles fan,
yeah, congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats.
And you're not related to them, then congrats. Those guys are horrible.
Yeah, so speaking of the Broncos, they're in the AFC West. Let's transition to the Chargers, who are also in the AFC West. We're talking about Herbert. We're talking about Herbert later, but Tyron Taylor. So he ruled out in week 2.
Yeah.
Because the Dr. Oz weighs in on. Wait, not Dr. Oz. Oh shoot, that's
Dr. Oz is the show.
Yeah, Dr. Oz is the show. I'm just reading this article right now. I was saying it was talking about Dr. Oz, but so it was against Kansas City. The team doctor accidentally punctured his lung while administering painkillers into him. So,
it was me. I was the team doctor. I really wanted to see Justin Herbert start. They lost to the Panthers this week, which was a little embarrassing, but it wasn't Justin Herbert. And he played well. And they would have won the game on, the last play. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Justin Herbert's getting sacked. As he goes down, he throws it. And the guy catches it. And Austin Eckler's running around the back. They do a little pitch. Austin Eckler fumbles it. He was wide open for the end zone. But all the articles that I read said that
beating the Chiefs. He was this close to beating the Chiefs.
It wasn't did they kick a field goal in overtime too? So
58 yards.
Yeah, that would have been
Justin Herbert proves that he's legit. Like I said, I said he was good. I think I said he was going to be the best quarterback out of this draft. But Joe Burrow looks so good.
He's changing your mind a little bit.
We still have to wait for that.
I was like, okay, maybe Joe Burrow's probably overrated because LSU had one of the greatest college teams of all time.
Live game report.
Been the same. Okay,
what's up? What happened?
What happened?
Ravens kick return touchdown. 13-10 Chiefs lead in second.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
It gets, there's not as many passing yards. It's good for us.
Mahomes ran in for a touchdown, and he passed to his fullback for a touchdown.
Gosh darn it.
Right now, Lamar rolling out hits some Willie Snead for a 5-yard gain. We're at right now. 5 minutes into the second.
Oh, he dropped the ball. Yeah.
I'll be turning on that game as soon as we're done the podcast here.
I'm watching the game right now.
Yeah, but the Chargers, if they had their safeties who both got hurt.
Yeah.
Derwin James got hurt?
Both of them. And then I was watching the week 1 game, the Chargers versus
brutal.
I forget who it was, actually.
Bengals.
Yeah. Chargers Bengals. So
Bengals almost pull up the upset if the kicker would have made a field goal.
Yeah, I said to my dad during that game, I was like, end of that kick, that kick's definitely wide right. And he paused it, he played it, and it was wide right. And I was like, no way, I just said that. I was amazed. It was like it was a chip
Like
shot.
when Yamo messes up the laces for me.
It's like no, it's like when you mess up the kick for yourself.
How long was it?
Yours?
No. The field goal
Like-
for that guy.
Like 31, 20.
Yeah, I'm smacking that. Yeah, I'm making that.
I've made a 25-yarder. Me.
Yeah.
You're
Andy,
smacking.
what's next?
Okay. Earl Thomas will visit the Texans. Houston will bring in former Ravens safety for a workout.
Yeah,
I
mean,
feel
they
bad
need
for the
it.
Texans right now.
They need it, but
They're 0-3, but they've played 3 of the best teams in the league. We got to talk about all the 3-0 teams. There's a lot of good 3-0 teams. This is going to be an exciting season of NFL football. And hopefully, by playoffs time, we'll be able to have fans back in the stadium.
it won't matter for me. I won't be going to an Eagles game this year.
Yeah. We're going to make the wild card as 6,
No, we're not.
6, 9, and 1. Yep, I'm predicting it. Division winner, 6, 9, and 1.
Yes. Can you pull up our prediction
Yeah.
from last week games?
Yes, do you realize how bad our team is?
Terrible. They're dog.
Carson Wentz is looking so garbage.
Yeah, this is the question that I had. At what point do we get rid of him? Or do we bench him? At least try something else.
Hold on.
How much does it have to take? Because he has the worst QBR in the league right now.
This is the hardest part of the schedule for the Eagles, so give me a sec. The
Upcoming?
first three games were supposed to be the easiest part of the schedule. The Rams weren't supposed to be as good as they're doing right now. They're 2-1.
Huge win for Josh Allen.
The next three games, Eagles hurt 49ers Sunday night. Eagles
That's gonna be a dub.
at Pittsburgh Sunday.
That's a loss.
We're not going to beat the 49ers. I don't. Did you say
Who's their backup quarterback?
Nick Mullins? And he just won for them. It's not like
The Giants?
It's not like they didn't score a lot. They won 36-9.
The Giants are bad.
Yeah, but he'll still do it against the Eagles.
Okay.
Eagles lose to the Steelers.
Pittsburgh's going to smack us.
Eagles lose to the Ravens. Eagles beat the Giants. Maybe they got their first win week 7. And then we play the Cowboys, which is a loss. Then at Giants should probably be a win, but you never know because we couldn't beat the football team. So
And the Bengals.
and
Or the Bungles.
it's just sad.
Okay. Guess you see our predictions from
Yeah, I have our
week 3?
predictions. Just go through the games.
Okay. Let me pull up the games from last week.
I'm kind of stupid. I literally said 49ers in my predictions, but bet Giants. Stupid.
It's loading. ESPN is loading for me right now.
Come on, Manny. Get out of Walmart, bro. Get some better Wi-Fi.
Okay. Week 3. Okay. So first game was Dolphin Jags. Last week we said last podcast. Did we say Dolphins or Jags? Guts.
I said Jags. Micey said Jags. You said I don't know what you said.
I didn't.
Jags
We
were the
did-
better football team.
We'd have to go back and look, Manny, at Jags.
I think we all had Jags.
Yeah, we must all had Jags.
I think someone said that if the Dolphins starts 2, Dolphins win, but
Oh yeah. I might have said that, but like,
Yeah.
But they didn't.
and they
Mhm.
started Fitz magic. He was magic that night.
and then Guts has a prediction. So who has Texans versus Steelers? Steelers won 20-21. Who?
I had Steelers. Yamo had
Steelers.
Steelers. Manny had Steelers. Yep, we all had Steelers.
Okay. Bucks Broncos.
Bucks. I knew. Wait, didn't I say
2010.
Bucks?
Yeah, but I said Bucks, but me.
Yeah, I know. I think I said Bucks.
Yeah. Okay. So Lions and Cards.
Yeah, I imagine you said.
We all said Cards. I know we all did.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
all
we
said
all said
Cards.
Cards.
That was a surprising win too. And we got Bears and
Whoa,
Falcons.
whoa.
What?
You taught me the Lions won?
Yeah, Lions won.
The fuck? Gosh darn it. I'm rooting for the Cardinals this year. You can't lose those easy games. I was under the impression that the Cardinals won because all I saw was Kyler Murray breaking a dude's ankles.
Yeah. Nope, they lost.
26-23.
Embarrassing.
Let me pull up the stats right now. Matthew Stafford, 27 yards, 2 touchdowns.
27 yards?
Adrian Peterson with 75 rushing yards.
75 rushes? That's a lot. Getting a lot of
Kyler
action.
Murray with 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
That's
Oh.
Travis Kelce already has 64 receiving yards. No touchdowns. We need
Rest in peace.
if we need the under, no, that definitely didn't.
I hope he snaps his knee.
Okay, Bears and Falcons. The Falcons blew a 16-point lead to the Bears.
Nick Foles, baby! They subbed out Mitch, and Nick Foles scores 20 unanswered in the fourth to win the game. So good. I knew he was a fit with the Bears. Didn't think he was ever a fit with the Jaguars. But, the Bears, I just see him there, man. Cold weather, tough, gritty games. This guy's a legend.
Yeah, we got to talk
And they're
about
3-0. They are 3-0.
the Bears are 3-0. Never thought we're
They-
here today.
It's so fluky because they got a fluke game versus the Lions. They might have even been down against the Giants week 2, possibly.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, they have at least 2 fluke wins.
Flag on the play. And guys sent me like a TikTok like today talking about, there's one imposter. Find out who it is.
Among the 3-0 teams.
Mhm. And then we got Bills beating the Rams. Josh Allen. Carry my fantasy
Oh
football.
my gosh. First of all, he's a fantasy legend, and then he's just a Bills legend because what they scored, the winning touchdown was 16 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
Clutch. I saw this TikTok today. It was like, if you actually watch Bills games, you would know that Josh Allen is trash. Shut up, bro. 3-0. Fantasy killer.
So
The only problem is that Bills games aren't on TV. Who watches that?
Yeah.
doesn't he have like 12 passing touchdowns this year?
I know. He's filthy. Josh Allen for MVP. He's got big
Josh
hands.
Allen
too.
is going to be the Super Bowl MVP too. Like,
He has like
Bills for the Super Bowl. Bills for the Super Bowl.
No. Man, I still don't know about that.
Their team is legit.
We gotta change. I might have to change my decision.
What do you have?
Chiefs.
Really? Chiefs?
Boy,
Okay. You're falling for the bandwagon.
March all over any team he wants.
You know how we always say Justin Herbert has big hands? Josh Allen has bigger hands. Justin Herbert, 10-inch hands. Josh Allen, 10 1/8 inch hands. Maybe
Oh,
that's why he's so good.
big hands. Is he also 6'6" too?
4 7/8 or something like that.
Look, 9 inches. 9'9".
I don't know how big my hands are, but. And Joe Burrow with the small hands.
Joe Burrow, what do you have, like 8 something?
What does he have? Like no wins this season and a tie.
That's probably why he has no wins.
Imagine being 0-2 and 1.
And don't forget about his O-line too.
9-inch hands. Imagine that.
Browns and the
How can he
Washington
even
football.
hold a football?
I'm pretty sure I had the football team being the Browns. And
That's a terrible look, Manny.
I think I did too, but I'm not sure what I had written down.
Let me look at it.
Dwayne Haskins didn't do.
Football
Besides
team.
the 3 interceptions.
You had the football team winning.
You talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Manny. You also had the football team winning.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
did.
I had the Browns. I have to compile the totals after 3 weeks. I got to get on that.
Browns got carried by Nick Chubb, like always. Baker Mayfield, piece of
Nick
garbage.
Chubb on my fantasy team. I picked up Browns defense as well. They got 13 points for me. It's not like I needed
And
it.
then we got Titans beating the Vikings 31-30.
Oh my gosh! And they were -2.5. That one sucked.
And guess who? What was our predictions?
Vikings are trash. I had Titans. You had Vikings, and Williamo had Titans. I don't know how you can pick the Vikings. They were so bad in their first 2 games. What was the pick?
No.
I just thought Dalvin Cook's gonna show up this game.
He did. To be fair.
Mm-hmm.
No, I said, wow, the Vikings should not be garbage against who did they play week 2 again?
Colts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They should not have lost. That's garbage. They just lost to what was supposed to be the worst team in the league with Gardner Minshew at quarterback.
Colts somehow lost to the Jags. It's because Philip Rivers, but they honestly have such a good roster.
And the way it's looking is the worst team in the league is the Giants. Can we agree on that? Giants are the worst team in the league. No matter, just based on performance. Like I know people
probably.
are
How about the Jets?
Giants. Oh, the Jets. Yeah, the Jets are bad. Both New York teams are garbage.
Oh, besides the Buffalo Bills.
Bills. Yeah.
The Bills.
That's the team in New York this year.
Mm-hmm.
Last year and
The past 5 years.
For a while.
So Patriots versus Raiders. I think I have Patriots that game.
You had Patriots. I had Patriots. Williamo had Patriots. Yeah, Raiders hype was not it.
Mm-hmm.
After them beating the
Derek
Saints.
Carr didn't have a bad game. He threw 261 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I heard something crazy about Patriots are really good against the spread even after they lose and then a favorite the next week. Some weird stat like that. And they proved right again because it was 6.5 and I wasn't even sure about that.
Yeah. And then
Next game.
49ers versus Giants. Even with all the injuries, they still beat the Giants
They got
36-9.
destroyed.
I'm pretty sure.
Feel bad for their coach. He'll probably
What
get
we
fired.
have?
But everybody must have had 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna save this game for later. Okay, Jets Colts 36-7. I'm pretty sure I think I had Jets for that one.
I think I did too.
Yeah, you had Jets. Micey had Jets. Who'd they play again?
Colts.
Colts.
I had Colts. Colts are just the better football team.
But I got a question for you guys. You think you think Sam Darnold is a bust?
Nah, Sam Darnold's good. Team's bad. I've seen this play where he broke a tackle, rolled out to the left, and threw it sidearm or something, and it was if Patrick Mahomes made that play, it'd be all over everywhere. First, you don't see the Jets enough on TV, and then second, they're just a really bad team. I feel bad for Sam Darnold.
And their front office is not the best too.
Yeah, people. When you think of Sam Darnold, you think of 33-0 to the Patriots last year, and I'm seeing ghosts.
Yeah, but we got Panthers versus Chargers. I'm pretty sure all of us had Chargers for this one. But the Panthers upset the Chargers 21-16.
Yeah.
Then we got this was probably the best game we saw. Yeah, probably the best game so far this week. Cowboys and Seahawks.
I said Seahawks. I know.
How'd you feel about DK? The fumble.
That
That's
is when I knew my fantasy team was losing to you. Right there. I was in it for a bit, and then I was like, oh, DK wants to pull Deshaun Jackson. Yeah, we lost.
Bruh. So Ali was up 50 points to another fantasy, in another fantasy league to my friend. And then Tyler Lockett just came out of nowhere and dropped.
And you lost?
Yeah, I lost.
He was so good. Seahawks ended up winning that game, right?
Yeah, Seahawks ended up winning. Even though it was a really close game, the Cowboys came back by 2 touchdowns. But the Seahawks end up winning. Great luck, thanks to their defense. Like I think last play was, I think it was Bobby Wagner tackle Dak Prescott, and that led to the interception on the last play.
Let's think about this really quick. The Cowboys could easily be 0-3 too. This is such a bad division. This division sucks.
But it's
We would have been tied for the division lead with a win over the Bengals.
But like thinking about this, Seahawks and Bills in the Super Bowl.
Seahawks are legit, and Russell Wilson is number 1 odds for MVP. So
Yeah. I like the Seahawks. No.
they got weapons. Tyler Lockett and
DK
DK Metcalf.
I think.
Did Chris Carson get injured?
No.
Oh,
No,
I thought-
he did. He did get hurt, but
shoot.
he didn't.
Not serious. Or
Nothing
I mean,
serious.
a cowboy player like twisted. Did you see the video of it, Goetz?
no, I didn't see it.
No.
The Cowboys player, like he was already on the ground. The Cowboys player is like rolling over his leg and he like pulls it and twists it.
Gosh, that's so messed up.
Yeah.
Apparently, Cowboys fans hate him too. I don't remember the guy.
Yeah. And then we got Packers Saints. Packers beat Saints.
Packers.
37.
Knew it.
I'd-
You had Packers.
Oh,
Yeah, I
good
have-
stuff then.
I had Packers. Yeah, many had Packers.
Yeah.
That was a big win for us last night, Yama. I knew the Packers were legit. That's why I traded for Aaron Rodgers after week 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aaron Jones, I have on my team too. I'm a Super Bowl contender out here.
Yeah. So and then that's and
Saints.
then,
I wasn't gonna go for the Saints as favorites after they just lost to the Raiders.
Yeah. So now the
Drew
Saints are
Brees
1-2.
washed. Drew Brees washed.
No. He's not washed. Chiefs take the lead 20-10. Tyreek Hill 20-yard touchdown, and they punted it away back to the Chiefs. So
Chiefs are up 20-10.
Mhm.
4 minutes.
Go.
4 minutes to go until half.
Chiefs are gonna win this game. Knew it.
I think I have Ravens winning.
Terrible look, Manny. Terrible look.
Very bad look. You thought Lamar
You did have
Jackson
Ravens. I had Chiefs.
compete with
You had Ravens, Yamo.
I have Ravens.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But the more important thing is you actually have Chiefs, so you need Chiefs to win.
Oh my god. I'm talking so much smack, and now I end up having the Ravens. It's a very bad look.
Yeah, but should we go over the predictions for? Yeah, go.
Yeah,
Let's go over
yeah.
prediction. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Thursday night, Broncos and Jets.
See,
Both
this is going to be a
0-3.
good game. Sadly, sad to say, this is going to be a good game.
Really? Really?
No,
Give me
it's gonna be
Jets.
It's going to be like a 3-0 Jets win.
Give me Jets and give me the under at whatever number it
Jets.
is.
Jets in overtime, 3-0, game-winning field goal on the line of scrimmage. On the line
Nope.
of
You know what? Blake Bortles
on the-
turned into 2018 Blake, and
There's no such thing as 2018 Blake. You mean 2018 Jaguars defense.
2018 Blake turned to demon mode
Look
against the
at that.
Jets.
Go back and look at that team. Everyone on it is
That's
so
so
good.
stacked.
And the only
I've
problem they
carried
only,
them.
only problem they had was the QB.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have Broncos. You guys both have Jets.
Let me lock it in. Wait, let me look at the odds.
Wait, whoa! I never said that.
Yo, Manny, I never said that, bro. You gotta chill. Never said
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so you guys both think Broncos are going to win.
No, I never said that either.
So you think they're going to tie?
Yes, 0-0 tie.
No, I want to take Broncos, but I really think this is where Sam Darnold shows.
Okay, give me Jets. Give me Jets. I'm confirmed now. Give me Jets.
All right,
Jets.
If Getz feels this highly of him, I'll take Jets, not because you said that, because
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold, and because I don't want Manny to feel happy.
Right.
I just
On Thursday Night Football. Anyway,
Yeah.
who's been scheduling the primetime games this year? Fire them. They suck.
disgusting.
This Monday Night Football game is the only thing they've gotten right so far.
Facts. That is
Yeah,
true.
last week like Jags and Dolphins. Who wants to see
Actually,
that?
the first game of the year, Thursday Night Football.
Okay, yeah, but
But it was only because
Chiefs
of the
gonna win.
Chiefs.
I mean, yeah, it is. That's a pretty good game. What else was there? Monday Night Football the first week.
Titans and Broncos and Steelers and
That was a
Yeah.
good game. That was a
Giants.
good game, but it shouldn't have been that good because Gostkowski missed 4 field goals.
Mhm.
That's it.
And we still lost.
Man, he's like,
Okay, so Saints and Lions.
I got Saints. Saints. No way Lions come back and beat
Yeah, Saints.
Saints out there. He's gonna say Lions. He's giving the look. He's giving us.
Bro, don't let a fluke win.
Oh, I really want to say Lions, but like the Saints are just Michael Thomas too.
Manny, I haven't even put the numbers together, but I imagine you're down by at least 10 games to me.
Mhm.
So,
Okay, you know what? Saints. Let's screw it.
okay.
Okay, Steelers and Titans.
Oh, this is a great game.
Steelers.
Titans.
I got Steelers.
Okay, that's where I make my move.
Okay, Colts
Oh.
and Bears.
Wait, what did you say?
Colts and Bears.
Colts and Bears. Colts
Nick
and
Foles starting.
Bears. Nick Foles starting Bears.
Bears.
Yeah, we all have Bears. Bears.
Oh,
Are,
Bears.
okay, Jags and Bengals. This is exciting.
Bengals. I can't take the Jags after what they did to me last week.
You know what they
Uh,
did to me? What they did to my fantasy team? I started
True.
Minshew over Mahomes.
And I started James Robinson. I might have to take the Jags actually because James Robinson is a GOAT for my team. But it's so tough to go against Joe Burrow here. I'm gonna take the Bengals here.
Burrow's first win of his career right here.
I'm taking Bengals.
Week 4, first win of his career.
Bengals. Okay, Browns and Cowboys. I got Cowboys.
Give me Browns.
I like the Browns.
I like Nick Chubb, and the Browns roster is actually quite good. So let's go.
Besides the quarterback.
Yeah.
And Seahawks and Dolphins. We got Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Tua might start in the second half.
No, he won't. Fitzpatrick was so good last week.
Against the Jags.
Hey, you
I
never
know.
What did they do? Trubisky was 2-0.
Yeah, technically.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Anyway,
mean?
are you gonna throw Tua into the fire versus the Seahawks? You get down by 20, and you're like, "Here you go, Tua."
That's true.
That-
They probably won't. They
that
probably
was
won't.
Nick Foles.
They
I'd
probably
rather
won't-
just
they probably won't-
lose the whole game with Fitzmagic.
They probably won't start Tua until like play a team like the Jets or the football team.
Right.
And then we got Cards and Panthers.
Give me the Cardinals. Come on now.
Cardinals and Panthers?
We're debating this.
I mean,
Cardinals.
what? I don't know what the Panthers have and
The
how they
Panthers don't have
won
Chris
that game.
McCaffrey. They don't have.
They
Chris
have a win
McCaffrey.
over the Chargers.
Yeah, how? No. Cards, obviously.
Yeah,
Cardinals.
let's go Cards.
Okay, and then Vikings and Texans.
Oh my God, they're both 0-3.
Texans. Here's the difference.
Texans.
Vikings have played good teams. The Texans have played 3 of the best teams in the league.
And they got
And the Vikings lost to the Colts too. Remember?
beat by 2 scores,
Wasn't
right?
good.
Beat by 2 scores, beat by 2 scores, beat by a touchdown.
26-10 Chiefs.
26
The
to 10?
Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Who just scored, Manny?
Hardman.
Who are these randoms?
Dude, none of the guys I said at the beginning of the games have scored yet. Tyreek Hill, a kick return, Mecole Hardman. I said Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Also this. Patrick Mahomes becomes the fastest quarterback to 10,000 career passing yards.
Hey, Chiefs, was that?
Ooh, that play was nice.
Patrick Mahomes
got,
might go
Patrick
And
Mahomes got knocked
greatest
down
of
on the
all time.
ground, and then Miko Harmon caught the ball for a touchdown.
Yeah, who are these randoms, bro? The problem is that Travis Kelce is at 64 passing yards already, receiving. Probably over it now.
Yeah.
So it's probably over.
Okay.
I'll,
Yeah.
look. I'll check.
Okay.
I'll check. Keep going with the predictions, Manny.
Okay. So we all had Texans for that.
Yeah.
Giants
Whoa.
and Rams.
Whoa. Give me the
Oh,
Vikings. Give me the Vikings. Give me the Vikings.
Oh.
Okay. Giants and Rams. I got Rams. Yamo. Rams.
Rams.
Okay.
64 receiving yards for what's his name? Travis Kelce. 240 passing yards for Mahomes. I said I didn't feel the under, and you didn't listen.
I know, but he had 306 last week versus the Chargers in overtime.
Imagine my bench quarterback having 240 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half.
You're terrible.
Bench. Keyword bench quarterback.
Huh?
I said keyword bench quarterback. Why were you bench passing?
Yo, Manny, my quarterback did pretty well this week. He played against the Broncos. Picked him up out of free agency.
Okay, Patriots versus Chiefs.
Chiefs. Wait, whoa. Actually, hold up.
I'm going to say Patriots.
Oh, man. You think Cam, what time is this? Is this 4:25 game? Because the Eagles are in that game.
Yeah, 425.
Oh, man.
Does that matter in your pick?
That's prime time. Yeah. Primetime football. Oh, I'm still going Chiefs. I can't. I don't think that's going to be the first loss for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Well, I think it is. So Patriots will beat the Chiefs. Okay, Bills and Raiders.
Bills.
Bills.
4-0.
10 and 1/8 inch hands.
Only see the Bills losing like 3 games this year.
Yeah.
That's when they play the Chiefs, and I think do they play the Ravens this year too?
Who knows?
But that's the only time they're losing. Bills are unstoppable. Josh Allen, top 10.
Well, I don't know how
QB.
you can say that's the only times that they're losing, but you still have them going to the Super Bowl. Like they're not going to have to play those teams.
Well, after playing those teams, they will learn what to do just to prepare for the Super Bowl. So it's all about the learning.
Okay, Manny.
I know what I'm talking about. Bills. Okay, Eagles and 49ers.
49ers.
Whoa! That's brutal. That's
Eagles
brutal.
fan.
I'm taking the Eagles. I'm
going with Yama with the 49ers.
You know, look at Yamo. It gives him no joy to say that, but he just
I have no clue. No words.
And then we got Falcons versus Packers. I have Packers.
Packers. Falcons would get up by 20 and then lose.
Oh, I totally forgot about this. I totally forgot to talk about last week's game for the Eagles.
We did talk about it.
We didn't. I skipped over it.
Against the Bengals?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you-
because we already talked about it before.
Oh yeah, okay. And then we all had. I think I had Bengals winning that one.
Oh, that's what you.
Why do you always pick against the Eagles?
Because I don't want to see Yamo happy.
That's just a spot that you never pick.
It's for the same reason I pick against the Broncos. It's to see no joy in this kid's face. Like, look at him right now. Imagine when the Broncos lose. That's not what he
but
wants.
imagine, like, did you pick the football team in week 1?
Yes.
And he was right.
No way. Let me look at this right here. He's capping.
Oh, I had Eagles. I had Eagles.
Oh, now the truth comes.
I had Eagles. I just realized that. I said Eagles
he
going
had
to destroy.
Eagles. He had Eagles.
I had Eagles
Come
win.
on now.
And then last week, I'm pretty sure I had.
I know he had the Rams. I know you had
Rams.
the
I had Rams.
Oh, my God.
And then Thursday night game, since we can't go over that, is Buccaneers versus Bears.
See, what's this?
Man, you literally took Bengals last week, too.
What's all this for?
Mm-hmm.
This?
Burn it.
Garbage.
Bucket hat. That's pretty
Garbage.
tough, Yama, with the bucket hat.
So, guys, Nick Foles versus Tom Brady for Thursday night game for week 5.
That's so hot. Wait, Thursday night, week 5?
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady.
Who?
This is Bucks Bears Thursday night of the next week.
Do I have Bears winning week 4? Who are they playing?
Colts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Bears.
we all had Bears.
I got Bucks.
Yeah, I got Bucks in that one too.
This is
I'll
where
probably
we,
end up.
This
Yeah,
is where
because I gotta have Bucks there because
this is where we split up.
Rodgers bye week.
I got the.
You got the Bears, Manny. This is where you catch up. This is where you make your move.
This is where I catch up.
Yo, I got this from the year the Eagles won the Super Bowl, guys.
Man, that felt so long ago.
This guy's going through all his memories. I feel like in today's world, we celebrate championships less time than ever. Like as soon as the Chiefs won, it was like, can they win 2?
Remember when the Eagles beat the Falcons in the divisional round? Ah, great times. Great times.
No, they didn't beat the Falcons.
Okay, let's get
No. Oh, you mean that year, not the
guys. Let's get to the next
year
topic.
we lost to who?
The Saints.
Yeah.
The ball went right through Alshon's hands. Right through.
Yeah, someone
And we
tried to
went
tell
out to a 17-0 or 14-0 lead. And we lost.
Yeah, I don't know. Nick Foles almost did it again.
But we took a long time talking about football. Let's get through NBA. Now let's rush it, but let's get
Getting
through NBA.
evicted.
Who's getting evicted out of Orlando bubble? At Disney World. First team up, the Nuggets. Nuggets put on a great show for us in the playoffs. Came back 3-1 twice, but lost in 5. Like all the other, like the Trailblazers, like the Rockets, they all lost in 5 against the greatest player of all time in the Los Angeles
Lakers, baby. This is LeBron's championship. I see winning him in 5 games, probably 5 games.
Lakers in 6.
Okay, but at least we know the Lakers in something. The only thing that's the thing that's so tough about this Miami Heat team is that zone they were playing. I don't know if they'll play the same thing against the Lakers, but that is so tough, and they play it so well, and they have 3-ball shooters.
Yeah.
Tyler Herro and Duncan Robinson out on the floor at the same time is so dangerous.
Yeah. Well, you guys talk about the Nuggets. What's next for the Nuggets? You think
Keep
they're
it
gonna
together. They're
keep it
young.
together?
They're only gonna get better.
And also, who was it? Will Barton wasn't playing at all during the whole entire playoffs. He comes back.
Yeah, they're good.
Michael Porter Jr.
Michael Porter Jr. is only gonna get better.
Game 5.
Bull
Bobo didn't even play.
I know. I'm just saying improvement.
It's just another meme. It's like a Taco Fall meme. It's just like,
Put him at small forward.
We don't think. Wait. Was Bol available to play? They just didn't play him.
They just didn't play him at all.
That's so weird because his first game he had like a double-double.
Yeah, but he was a preseason and basically playing like the benchers, so it wasn't really exciting. Remember, they had Nikola Jokic as a starting point guard.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, one thing I remember, so you guys remember the hype for Gary Harris Jr. Yeah, and he fell off a lot. I just got a feeling he's the key person. If he steps up, that will help the Nuggets go over the top. Have a third.
It's true.
Mhm.
He was not good.
I saw that last year when he played the Trailblazers. That's for sure. He fell apart the past 2 years. So.
Yeah, but the good thing for them now is they have some playoff experience. They'll come back next year and they'll be stronger. The whole NBA is going to be stronger next year, by the way.
One thing, Jeremy Grant is a free agent.
Okay.
So
they got to re-sign that guy. He is the reason they were so close in that last game.
Okay, he played good game 5, whatever. Connor was calling him the best player in the world. But you have Michael Porter Jr. waiting to take that spot.
Yeah, but Michael Porter Jr. is also on the bench complaining about not getting minutes.
Yeah, well, think about the future. Think about your cap space. Just go with Michael Porter Jr.
I'll keep Jeremy Grant. And Michael Porter Jr. doesn't really play the same position unless they want
small forward.
Jeremy Grant's just power forward.
Oh, my gosh. That noodle, he's literally a stick.
That noodle.
Oh, my gosh. And also, one person who was really surprising to me, Miles Plumlee, play really great in the playoffs too. And then we already know Jamal.
He was good when they were playing
The
tall ball.
best, the best player on the whole entire team. Jamal Murray's girlfriend.
Oh my gosh. MVP. She was the MVP for the playoff run.
MVP, bubble MVP, came in clutch. When the NBA announced that, you can bring in loved ones and family and friends, Jamal Murray just went sicko mode on them.
He
Became
went
the
sicko mode on them. Yeah, that's how I would describe it too.
Okay, he became the second coming of Michael Jordan.
Can I get the Fortnite guy burger?
Fortnite.
Can I get the Fortnite guy burger with extra sicko sauce for me and my slimes?
But let's be serious right now. But Jamal Murray actually played a really good series, good playoff run.
Sold Game 5. He's the reason they lost Game 5.
Yeah, it was not that good.
But this shows that Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray can work together. See how their point guard and center can work together, unlike some teams. We won't talk about those teams, but
sorry. This, man. Come on.
Yeah, the 5th pick overall in the
Manny, would you rather be 0-2-1 or 0-3?
And also, by the way, the teams at the top of your division are 3-0, about to be 3-0. And who's in second right now? Chargers are 1-2.
Raiders are 2-1.
Raiders are 2-1.
Yeah. So you're not winning the division.
But the Eagles, on the other hand, have a chance.
Eagles are half a game back.
Yeah, because your division sucks. Period.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was kind of the whole point of what we just said.
Mm-hmm.
They suck. That division.
Yeah, but let's get back to NBA. So, Jamal Murray, 5th pick overall. Was it? No, not 5th. 7th pick overall.
Something like that.
7th pick overall in the 2016 draft class.
Canadian.
Mm-hmm. Canadian. These Canadians are going crazy. He's also Canadian? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Dude, Canadians could have like a contending team at an Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Or a FIFA World Championship.
Because
they got Jamal Murray, OG Anunoby, Shea Gilgeous.
And their big men?
Who else? RJ Barrett, Nickeil Alexander-Walker on the Pelicans. Yeah, been showing.
They need a big man.
Yeah, they need a big man. Who else? I know there's a big man who's from Canada. But I don't know who.
Fred VanVleet? No.
No, he's not from Canada. He just plays in Toronto.
27-10 half. Kansas City.
Let's go.
Okay, so let's talk about the next team, the Celtics, the Boston Celtics. This team, you saw like some series they play. We all saw the sweep of the Sixers.
Yo. Team Canada is starting Tristan Thompson and Kelly Olynyk in the front court.
Oh, Kelly Olynyk.
Andrew Wiggins.
And
Trey Lyles, Corey Joseph, Luke Wentz-Dort. Dylan Brooks. Chris Boucher. That's
Boucher.
the team right there. Boucher. Shut up. That's some dumb French stuff. This is America.
But the Canadian.
I know we're on NBA right now, but Lamar Jackson today, so far, 35 passing yards.
7 for 15.
I just knew it was an under for him today. That one was obvious to me.
41 rushing yards. He has more rushing yards than passing yards.
Chiefs defense has some pretty.
He's a running back.
He is a running back.
Okay, so let's go back to the NBA Celtics, and next team who got addicted was the Boston Celtics. They played great.
They played bad.
They played great.
Once the Heat went to the zone, cooked. You're done.
Yeah. So first round they swept the Sixers. Second round they winning 7 against the Raptors.
Yeah,
and then they just fell apart against the Heat.
They should have won. They should have won in 5 against the Raptors.
That's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. That was a fraud series for the Raptors.
Yeah, but they just fell apart against the Heat. And I had this Celtics versus Lakers.
Heat versus Lakers is still a good-looking.
Yeah, I know.
I'd rather watch it as the Heat versus Lakers.
Yeah, I know the Heat has a better team, but I just want just the name, the Celtics versus Lakers.
Nah, Celtics have a better team on paper.
Really?
I feel like.
I feel
Yeah,
like
Because at the beginning of the season, you would have said Celtics win the Eastern. Celtics top 2 in the Eastern Conference.
Well, wouldn't you
And-
say similar things about the Sixers over the Heat? Looking at their roster, technically.
Yeah. You would have thought the Sixers have a better roster than the Heat at the start of the season. You wouldn't have thought the Heat was a good roster at all.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, but
Everyone was saying,
I got one.
have fun in South Beach. Have fun in South Beach, Jimmy. You're not going to do anything. Have fun. Never
Early
make
off
the playoffs ever
seasons.
again."
Mhm. Man,
Left the Sixers, makes the finals. Remarkable. That's remarkable.
yeah. Oh, Jamal Murray has a groin. I'm not Jamal Murray. Jamal Adams has a groin injury.
Mm.
Okay, so what you guys thought? You think Boston should keep the team together, or did they add some pieces to the team?
Boston?
I don't know what went wrong. I just don't know why they couldn't figure it out versus like
Isn't-
the zone that the
Isn't
Heat
Tatum? I didn't see the games they lost. He just didn't show up.
That's
But
true.
when-
The one game that they lost, he had 0 points in the first quarter.
Thing is, like Tatum and Brown has played more playoff games than Kemba Walker, their starting point guard, who's like 30 years old.
And
You saw
The
saw
team-
how his experience in the playoffs is like, because you see games where he only dropped 5 points for playing 42 minutes of play. That was against the Raptors.
You need someone. You need someone who understands basketball on like a deeper level than I do. You need like Coach Cam to go back and watch the Celtics Raptors footage. No, the Celtics Heat footage and like figure out what went wrong versus the zone.
I'm just like zone defense are like a kill.
Like who plays zone defense in the NBA?
Well, mostly teams who are going against taller lineups. Like I know Thunder versus Sixers, they went zone and they won the game. And then everybody started playing zone defense against the Sixers since they had the tallest lineup in the league. And that's when they benched Al Horford because of zone defense.
just killed him. Just killed him.
But that showed that Eric Spoelstra was out coaching Brad
Such
Stevens.
a good coach. Eric
People
Spoelstra.
thought he was overrated. That it was only LeBron who's
No,
a good
he had the
coach.
big three.
Yeah, but he showed that he can still win without LeBron James, something that the Cleveland Cavaliers would never ever do in their life.
Which shows that LeBron really as great as you think he is? No, I'm
What?
joking. I'm
My
joking.
God.
It's
Because
just-
I remember when LeBron left the Heat, they
And
were back to being bad.
Yeah, it took him a while to get good again.
but it's the coaching, right?
This is a complete rebuild. None of the guys are the same from back
Yeah,
then.
whole entire different team.
Yeah, exactly. Whole
then
different. whole different-
LeBron deserved a good coach for once with Eric Spoelstra. Every
Yeah.
other coach he's had has been bad.
Frank Vogel, he's a good coach.
Yeah.
He led those great Pacers teams against
But
LeBron.
he's had like Luke Walton, Tyronn Lue, David Blatt. Remember that guy?
Ugh.
Did you see Tyronn Lue and Tyronn Lue's like questioning? Oh, if Mike D'Antoni doesn't want to work as the head coach for the Sixers, why would I?
Good. We
did you
don't
see-
want you.
Did you see D'Antoni say that? He declined and he declined. I think. Oh,
I believe it. That's just not his style of team. He's like, I could never implement my style of basketball right there
To the Sixers, who
with Ben Simmons.
his style is all about shooting threes, where the starting point guard can't shoot a three to save his life.
Yeah, where did my phone just go? My phone just disappeared on me.
It'd be great for Simmons, like maybe like they can actually make him shoot threes for once, but we'll see what the new head coach will be. Maybe Kenny Atkins still out there, Tyron Taylor. I'm not. I say Tyron Taylor. Tyron Lue.
Tyrod Taylor.
Uh,
Tyrod Taylor's been killing it for the Sixers recently.
so let's talk about Heat or Lakers. I'm gonna start with Will. Will, what you got?
Heat versus Lakers. I said Lakers in 6.
Okay. Guts. What do you have?
Lakers in 5.
Okay. That's what I have. Okay. I have Heat winning game 1, Lakers winning game 2 and 3. Then Heat win game 4. Then Lakers win game 5 and 6. Heat Lakers in 6.
I have Heat winning game 1. No. I have Lakers winning game 1, Lakers winning game 2. Heat winning game 3. Lakers 4, Lakers 5. Championship.
I see game 1 Lakers, game 2 and 3 Heat, 4, 5, 6 Lakers.
Woo!
Oh, okay.
That'd be a juicy series right there.
Okay, I'm just gonna put
think
that as a
Philly's gonna-
TikTok.
I wouldn't even mind if I'm wrong on the games. I want
Philly's
to.
gonna-
I want to see a good series here.
I want to see a 7-game series.
Yeah,
Like, I
lock
haven't
it
saw
in.
one of those in a
That,
while.
that could be the first lock of the week.
Lakers to win the championship.
Besides
win the championship in
like Kawhi versus Warriors, but
Yeah, but there was an odds boost for Lakers to win the championship in either 4 or 5. Nah, you don't like that? Lakers in 6.
6.
Lakers in 6. Even
It's
though
gonna be
Lakers,
it's gonna be like game 5. Lakers have the chance to win, and we're gonna be rooting for the Heat. Even I'll be rooting for the Heat.
That's the first lock. Lakers.
You know,
in 6.
that's actually pretty good value.
but I would love to see the game go in 7 and go to overtime.
I
LeBron
would
with the
not,
ball,
especially if we bet.
game winning shot. LeBron shoots.
LeBron!
Oh, LeBron
No. He'll pass it up to AD, and it'll be like the same story as always.
LeBron saved the game.
LeBron is his teammate, so he's have to hit the shot.
LeBron. No, it'll be like,
passes to Ray Allen. No, it was LeBron.
it was LeBron shoots 3 minutes. Chris
rebound,
Paul's at the
back
board.
at the Allen.
I think every night if LeBron would have made that shot, be a completely different story. His whole career.
Yeah, but now in 2 of the 3 championships he has, just think about it. Kyrie,
Yeah, that's true.
and Ray Allen both hit the shot. The shot. LeBron got the chase down
I mean, Michael Jordan had Steve Kerr and John Paxson.
in the finals, or
Yeah, in the finals.
Yeah, in the finals.
there was one shot John Paxson hit that wasn't.
Yeah, that was a finals winner.
That was the finals against the Suns.
And then Steve Kerr for his 5th championship, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's the
It's
difference?
fine. It's fine. You can have teammates. I'm not taking that away from anybody.
Is it only
Yeah,
4-1?
basketball's a team game. Basketball's a team game.
Is it only 4-1 then? Only 4-1 rings if it's the teammates hitting the shots, or what? 4-1? I'll take that.
No, I'm just saying. Like, sometimes you have to make the right basketball play. Like Jordan did when he passed to Paxson.
Okay, guys, let's go to the next topic. Billy Donovan and the Bulls. Guess your
Why
thoughts.
did he go to the Bulls? They're worse than the team that he just came from. Terrible move. You're probably happy.
Yep.
You should actually be unhappy. You should be happy if Billy Donovan's happy.
You should be happy because actually you should be sad because Brett Brown's gonna sign with the Thunder.
Please.
And man,
He knows a thing or two about a rebuild. He does.
He does.
I don't want him.
You just got to make sure that you fire him at the right time.
Yeah, unlike the Sixers. But this is my thoughts about Billy Donovan, okay? So, came in the league from college, from Florida, had great Florida teams, especially with Al Horford and Joakim Noah.
He was national championship coach that year.
They won the championship that year too. And who came in, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, blew a 3-1 lead. Then KD leave. The team's only Russell Westbrook's team, lost in the first round. Added Paul George and Carmelo Anthony, lost in the first round. And traded away Carmelo and got Dennis Schroeder, still lost in the first round to the Trailblazers. And then when Chris Paul traded Russell Westbrook, got Chris Paul in the league, lost in the first round. So that's just all what I'm saying right there. Is he really the coach to bring them to the playoffs? Like,
Not the Bulls. Nobody is the coach to bring the Bulls to the playoffs.
but one thing I can say about Billy Donovan, he's great with point guards. He gets all the effort out of his guards. You see with Dort, a guard who no one knew he was going to be great, but look at him, great defensive player. We saw Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really averaging like 7 points a game last year, now averaging 19 points a game.
Yeah.
Manny.
Chris Paul.
I was watching that highlight again, the Damian Lillard one. It's such a bad shot. It is such a bad shot.
It's like the Jason Tatum one we were watching first.
It's worse than that. He just made it.
It was 10, 20 feet further back.
Yeah. this is basketball nowadays. You just
continue?
isolate your best player and hope he makes a shot.
Okay, can I finish what I was saying?
Yes.
Yeah, no. I understand. Billy Donovan, good for guards.
Yeah, I'm saying he's great for guards. See with Dennis Schroeder and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Chris Paul, people thought he was washed, and like Billy, and then see how Chris Paul had an All-Star season. So I feel like when the Bulls are getting from Billy Donovan, they can really develop their guards like Kobe White. You got Chris Dunn coming off the bench and Zach LaVine. So that's one thing I can say about Billy Donovan. That's the only good thing I can say about Billy Donovan. He's great with guards, and he's good with their rebuild. At least maybe try to make a playoff push, but maybe not.
Probably not. Weak East. So.
And
No,
also,
they're not.
he is also good with their power force too.
And who's their forward? Is it?
Maybe Lauri Markkanen.
It's
Lauri Markkanen.
Markkanen.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they sneak into the playoffs, but they don't win a game.
Yeah.
It's like the Magic, but they actually did win. So
They're there to be there.
Mm-hmm.
they're there to fill the 8th slot.
But so, Will, what's your thoughts about Billy Donovan signing? I know you wanted him too.
I did. Yeah, I did. But he had a few other options to go, but he chose the Bulls.
The worst one, probably.
the
I
worst
wonder what
one.
they're paying him compared
Could
to
have went to the Pelicans. Could have went to the Clippers. We're gonna talk about that later. Could have went to the Sixers. Could have went to the Pacers.
Whoa. Is this just speculation?
What?
Clippers?
Oh,
That's
Ruth-
speculation.
Yeah, that's just me saying. I'm just giving out all the teams that need a coach.
Yeah, Doc. Yeah.
Mhm.
Doc Rivers been there too long.
Okay, Doc Rivers and the Clippers. Clippers and Doc Rivers decided to part ways
Is this true?
Earlier today.
It happened right after I came after football practice. So yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Billy Donovan is regretting everything right now.
Philly.
Yeah, that's another option for Philly. I don't want no Tyronn Lue. I don't want no anybody. I want Alvin Gentry or Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
Those are the two best, and Kenny Atkins too. I like Kenny Atkins a lot.
But knowing us, we'll get Tyronn though.
Yeah, we'll get Tyronn Lue. Even though he doesn't.
Oh man, let's get the guy who got stepped over by Allen Iverson
And get carried by LeBron to a championship.
and Kobe and Shaq.
Manny, you ruined one of my top 3 NBA plays.
We'll get to that later. But where do you think Doc Rivers is going?
I mean, hoping Philly, but
Pelicans, possibly as well.
I
was going to say that Pelicans.
I could see him in a yeah.
That looks like a good fit.
Pelicans, that'd be a great fit for him. I got a feeling if the Nets were wait a little bit longer, they could have got Doc Rivers. Love to get Steve Nash.
Steve Nash would be good too.
That's a
Yeah,
good
Steve Nash.
call.
Steve Nash is a good coach too. Anyway, he has a lot of playoff. Not playoff experience. He does have playoff experience, but
He just knows basketball. You just
He
know
knows
that he knows basketball.
Yeah.
for some reason I just thought Steve Nash was going to be like a soccer coach because I see him all over Bleacher Report talking about soccer and football.
He's on like the Champions League halftimes. I'm like, why am I listening to Steve Nash breaking down this game?
Sort of how I feel about Chris Collinsworth and Al Michaels. Why am I listening to these?
They know
buffoons?
football more though, I feel like, than Steve Nash knows soccer. It's just a joke.
Why are these buffoons on my screen? Why is Joe Buck?
Didn't Chris Collinsworth play?
Yeah.
Steve Nash is a basketball player. He's on the soccer broadcast. I hate it. It's the worst thing.
So who do you think the Clippers are going to pick up? They still have candidates like Brett Brown, Kenny Atkins, Tyronn Lue, Alvin Gentry.
The Thunder getting Brett Brown.
No.
I can only see the Thunder getting.
I could honestly see Tyronn Lue. Well, what was his position on the Clippers this season? Assistant coach. I could see him.
And don't forget about Sam Castle too. He's also assistant coach of the Clippers.
None of those coaches inspire me though.
And we also got Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Van Gundy too. Both of them.
Jeff Van Gundy's the one on the broadcast. I thought it was Stan Van Gundy, the other one.
I mean, Stan and Jeff. They're both.
Yeah. Stan Van Gundy's a good coach. Jeff Van Gundy was a good coach back in his day too. But he probably has way more money on the line at NBA broadcasts.
Yeah, and he's probably going to tell his players not to flop during the whole entire game. So yeah.
But he's got Pat Bev on his team if he goes to Clippers, but whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what else do we have for today? We have Victor Oladipo.
To the Sixers?
Thinking about leaving his
Yep.
team.
Sixers will not get him.
I heard a lot of rumors about Victor Oladipo to the Heat.
I heard rumors about Victor Oladipo to the Bucks.
That would be good for Giannis.
Giannis needs that if he wants to stay.
Giannis needs a Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay, Oladipo's not his Jordan.
Oladipo's not Jordan. He's not a. I mean, it's like the way they said it. He's not he's a Jordan in skill, but like he's more like it's more like he needs a Pippen. It's just that he's more of a Pippen type player.
Because you need someone who can actually.
He needs a Pippen, but a guard Pippen, and he's a Jordan. That's a power forward Jordan.
He's a Jordan. That's a Pippen.
Okay, how about this?
Yeah.
Let's just say this. Okay. Let's make this comparison with KD and Russell Westbrook. He needs a Westbrook or a Curry. Let's say
he needs a Westbrook to do what? Lose in the conference finals? Lose in the finals once? That's a dumb comparison.
You know what?
Sorry about it.
At least it's better than Joel and Ben Simmons, but we don't talk about that. Okay. This is the best comparison: Kobe and Shaq. He needs a Kobe.
Yeah.
Giannis and Shaq. Kobe. I've been saying this.
Yeah, which is accurate too, because Shaq was the better player.
Mm-hmm. Shaq carried Kobe. Carried Kobe to 3 rings.
But Shaq still needed Kobe on days.
Mm-hmm. To shoot those game winners or shoot him out the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or Shaq would foul out, and they need Kobe to step up.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq gets in foul trouble. They need Kobe to step up.
Yeah. But there was, speaking about Simmons and Embiid, there was rumors saying that Embiid and Simmons doesn't go along. But some executives say those rumors are false. So you guys think the rumors are true or false?
I think the rumors are completely true.
Will?
They don't work together.
They don't work together, too.
The rumors of them not being able to work together?
They're probably good friends, but basketball-wise, it just doesn't work. What would be better? Oladipo and Embiid. Colin Sexton and Embiid.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray and Embiid.
Colin Sexton, Oladipo, 2 guys, and Embiid.
Marco Fultz and Embiid.
No.
Most improved player.
No.
Marco Fultz is just happy that he's in Orlando where 2 fans watch the game.
Marco Fultz is so bad, and Manny's like,
oh,
see him in the my league in the second round. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Most improved player. He dropped 15 against Connor too, so it's not a bad player.
Yamo swept Connor in the championship game. Let's go, Yamo. I'll be there next year, though. Don't worry about it. Don't trip. I'll be there next year. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay, so this is what I like to talk about. So I had this topic in talking about Russell Westbrook. So we saw Russell Westbrook out there in the playoffs, didn't do the best, and we all know that. But people saying that Westbrook has a lot of flaws with his shooting and taking too many shots. But another big flaw is his off-ball movement. And reason why his off-ball move is so bad, when he was on the OKC teams with James Harden and KD, they play a lot of iso ball. So
he was never off the ball.
I know, but when they had KD and James Harden, and the Thunder like playing iso ball with each of those players. So they usually just sit corners and just do nothing. So Westbrook developed some bad habits with not cutting to the baskets or not.
Garbage team. With that garbage team.
The way that the Rockets are constructed now, it's not built for Russell Westbrook to succeed. Really,
yeah.
He's not a shooter like that.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the Rockets should just trade Westbrook away.
It's not a really good fit. Well, you have to see what the new coach does. Maybe the new coach is like, we're not going to shoot as many threes.
Yeah, because you don't need to shoot as many threes to win a championship. Like I know the Warriors won because everybody think they shoot so many threes, but past two, besides last year, the past 2 years before that, the Rockets and Nets were like the top 3 teams who shot the most three, while the Warriors were like 10th.
This year they went completely in on small ball, but when it was like Chris Paul and James Harden, that would already be a better style for Russell Westbrook, and they would have beat the Warriors that year. Chris Paul doesn't get that hamstring injury, so cooked. And then the Spurs would have beat the Warriors that other year.
If Kawhi didn't get injured.
Zaza cheap shot doesn't take out Kawhi. He did it on purpose too. I know it.
They were down in the, not in the series, but in the game, right?
Yeah, Spurs were up like 20 in game 1. Zaza takes out Kawhi.
Oh yeah, it was game 1. I thought it was a bit later in the series. But yeah, they had so much momentum, and it was just like, oh, best players gone.
Zaza, and they lost game 1. Warriors came all the way back.
Yeah.
So I had this big, huge, research I did that I was pretty excited about. So we want to talk about the NBA award system. I think it's the biggest problem with the award system, I gotta say, is the people who are voting, the media. That's one thing I have to say, because LeBron was, even though Giannis deserved to win MVP, like he did. I think LeBron should have won, but Giannis did also deserve it too. But LeBron was talking about how he should have won Defensive Player of the Year was 2012, but they gave it to Marc Gasol. But Marc Gasol was on the second team, all defensive second team. And how does the best defensive player of the year, the best defender of the season, got on the all second team for that year, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah, is that different people voting on that?
I'm pretty sure there are different people voting on it. Some people have different views. Some people are favorizing one player. So I'm just gonna pull up some voting results right here. So besides MVP, can I get this out of the way? Yeah, I can get this out of the way. So MVP, let me skip this MVP. So right here, as you guys see for MVP, you see the people who are voting for it here at ESPN.
That's actually sick that you can see who voted for who.
Mm-hmm. So you can see some players, you can see people that you respect from ESPN and NBA.com and Turner and The Athletic. You respect some people, but you have these small places like the Dallas Morning News.
Stephen A. Wait, Stephen A. said LeBron. Yeah.
Yeah, good pick, Stephen A.
Mm-hmm. We got someone from Southern California News Group. We got someone from the can't pronounce this, but yeah.
That's Italy. That's literally Italy. Like Gazzetta dello Sport.
Mm-hmm. So you got someone from France voting. Someone from Arizona Republic voting. Someone from Philadelphia, of course, voting for Giannis. Okay, so
they have an agenda.
Hold on. I'm trying to think. Who else would there?
NBA fan vote is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the sixth or seventh person down on this list?
4, 5, 6.
That's France. That's France as well. I know these magazines from soccer because they always break all the news in soccer.
Yeah, so let's get to Rookie of the Year. Ja Morant. Could have been unanimous.
Did they make this public who voted for?
The person who voted for Zion Williamson was Joe Cowley of Chicago Sun-Times.
What a joke.
Just beyond me.
There's a lot of people on here who didn't have Zion at all. Mm-hmm. And that's actually correct. Because he played 17 games.
He only played 17 games. So how do you have him being second? People thought he should be second.
Wait, could you go to Stephen A. again on that one? I just want to see. I just want to see what he thought.
Stephen A. Smith, Ja Morant, Kendrick Nunn, and Zion Williamson. See,
Michael Wilbon. These are names that you've heard of.
Honestly, I wouldn't put Zion Williamson in the top 3 at all.
Doris Burke said Ja Morant, Kendrick Nunn, Brandon Clark.
Clark. Someone say Kobe White for this one. He only played great in the second half of the season.
Rick Bucher.
I do like the Kendrick Nunn second, though.
Yeah, Kendrick Nunn second. That's the one I can respect the most. I'm looking for. Oh, there's an Edgar Pascal. I was looking for that one. Who said that? Who else?
Correct. Zach Lowe.
Oh, someone got Terrence Davis of the Toronto Raptors in third.
Doug Smith.
Mm-hmm.
From the Toronto Star.
Oh, okay, okay,
Star.
yeah. Oh, do I see someone from Philly saying T. Stiebel?
Philadelphia.
No, they said Kendrick Nunn.
Okay.
Yeah, but so this guy right here from the Chicago Sun-Times voted for Zion Williamson. From a small-time media platform, a local news report, voted for.
Like, look at the guy below him. Guy's literally from Movie Star Plus. What even is that? I thought that was like a thing where you rent movies.
Did anyone say? There's one. I see one RJ Barrett, and it's Chris Haynes, Yahoo Sports.
Wow.
Yeah. So defensive player. This one, defensive player. You already know Jan's won defensive player of the year. I think we all thought it was going to be Anthony Davis. I thought he should have won it.
No.
I thought he was going to win it.
Yeah, I thought Anthony Davis deserved it. Ben Simmons kind of light on the votes. You know who probably voted him? Mr. Philadelphia Inquirer.
Mm-hmm. Let me just pull down to the Philadelphia Inquirer guy.
Yeah.
He voted for Ben Simmons.
That's fair. That's all right.
Yeah. He did. He had a good defensive player year.
Look at the French guys. They voted Rudy Gobert. BN Sports France.
But I've got.
Bam Adebayo.
I'm trying to see. I saw
Rudy Gobert.
Someone voted. Okay, there we go. The same guy who voted for Zion Williamson for.
Voted for Patrick Beverly. Defense Player of the Year.
This guy voted for Patrick Beverly to win Defensive Player of the Year.
He probably also voted Giannis MVP.
This guy needs to be fired on the spot.
Oh, let me see.
He surely voted Giannis MVP.
Cali. Up. It's
He voted for LeBron. Yeah, I can't respect that.
Well, maybe he's not that bad.
So what else we have?
He's literally gotten every single award wrong, though, technically.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if he voted for, I don't know.
Fred VanVleet.
That was him. That was him.
He was the one.
He also voted for Christian Wood or something.
No, I bet it was the Toronto guy.
The Toronto guy.
You know who I'm talking about? Who voted for
Pascal?
Yeah. No,
the fact that Luka Doncic was second in
Terrence Davis.
Wait, no, he was third in most improved.
Okay,
but he was already so good.
Yeah, the thing I don't get, why Luka Doncic up here for most improved votes? Like, I know he had a great season this year, but like,
how does Devontae Graham only get 2 votes?
Like,
they're probably both the Charlotte outlets.
I don't get how Pascal Siakam and Luka Doncic is up here, even though. Oh look, Markelle Fultz is up here. Yeah, next year.
Two third-place votes. Nice.
Votes, Manny.
Markelle Fultz, most improved player next year. Y'all are sleeping on it.
Oh, my ears. My ears.
20 points. 5 boards.
Manny,
8 assists.
Manny, my ears are ringing right now.
I know. Okay, so and then I got feeling someone voted for Davis Bertans. That's probably someone from Washington.
Yeah.
Well, let's check these out right here. So,
all right.
Bam, we got Luka.
Joe Cali said
Christian Wood, Detroit News, voted Christian Wood.
This guy voted for Jason Tatum, but he had a great season this year.
Wait, the Toronto Sun. I saw it. The Toronto Sun voted Bam.
No, nobody. Wow.
Doncic. Okay.
They didn't even vote for their own guy.
Oh, this guy voted for the guy who votes. Joe Cowley voted for Bam. So.
Okay.
So he still hasn't gotten one award.
Oh, okay. This guy, Newsday, voted for Fred VanVleet. That
is so weird.
That
he doesn't even,
so bad.
That might be a Toronto outlet. I don't even know.
VanVleet, Ingram, Spencer Dinwiddie.
This guy's weird.
Stephen A. Let's see Stephen A. He said Doncic. Wait, where did he go? He said
Doncic, Bam, Brandon Ingram.
I lost.
Respectable.
I don't really get Luka Doncic. He already had a great season last year.
Devontae Graham was 1 from ESPN.
Look
And
at
he had
Gary Washburn. Look at Gary Washburn.
I can respect
Boston-
Devontae Graham.
Yeah, but Devontae Graham, Brandon Ingram, Christian Wood.
Christian Wood?
No. There was a Detroit guy who had Christian Wood as his first place vote.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let me scroll up for that. Christian Wood
No, it's not on that page.
is on.
Yeah,
Oh,
there-
I see it. I see it. Christian Wood. Detroit News voted for Christian Wood to be most improved player. I didn't even know who this dude was until I heard that he got corona. So let's go to the next one. 6th man of the year. Oh, so 58 people voted for Montrezl Harrell over Dennis Schroeder.
How?
How do people just sit down and think, Harrell, the guy who plays 35 minutes a game, is 6th man of the year candidate for Dennis Schroeder, who plays 25 minutes a game and still averages like 19 points a game off the minutes behind Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Chris Paul, doesn't deserve.
Montrezl Harrell isn't even good.
He didn't even play good at the playoffs at all. He only had one good playoff game. Well, Dennis Schroeder,
I
he
can
was
tell Manny
balling.
doesn't like this one.
Okay, I want to see the
Joe Cowley voted Montrezl Harrell, so
Of course he voted for Montrezl Harrell. He voted Patrick Beverly for Defensive Player of the Year. Of course he voted for Montrezl Harrell.
And Chris Broussard voted Dennis Schroeder.
Okay, I respect this guy. I respect these top 3 people over here. What does Stephen A. Smith say? He said Montrezl Harrell.
Shams from The Athletic voted for Lou Williams.
Okay, well, let's see some other questionable people right here. We have someone saying
Philadelphia Inquirer
we said
voted
that someone said
Harrell.
George Hill of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, same with Dave Pash.
Another Christian Wood vote
And then I
Christian
saw-
from Ryan
Wood.
Windhorst.
Ryan Windhorst.
Tell me why I see a Derrick Rose on
Tell me that the Detroit guy.
Keith Pompey, Philadelphia.
Someone please tell me that the Detroit guy had Christian Wood like 2nd.
Manny, right under Bertans, right under where you just highlighted.
Okay, right here.
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose from Philly.
He
From
felt
Philly.
bad for him. Wait, go up to the Detroit News. I don't even know what his name was.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Rod Beard.
Rod Beard.
Okay, he had Christian Wood for 3rd.
Yeah, of course he did.
But
Dwight Howard.
someone had Dwight Howard.
That guy is all over Christian Wood.
Someone has George Hills for 2nd, right here.
Yeah, it's weird people.
Yeah, so
It's good that they make these things public so we can shame them.
so we got defensive player of the all defensive first team. There's some questionable people right here. Like, for example, James Harden got a vote. First team vote. We got
This is
Luka.
great.
We got Luka Doncic with a first team vote.
Oh my gosh.
So let's see who voted for James Harden. First team guard. Oh, this is a big list. Okay, let me just. I gotta look closer for here.
What am I looking at?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're never gonna find this guy.
Oh, there we go. We found the guy right here from the Arizona Republic. Can't pronounce this guy's name, but the Arizona Republic. You know where college that James Harden went to? He went to Arizona State University.
Oh, conspiracy theory, you think?
Conspiracy theory. So that's my little thoughts about how the NBA voting system is flawed. I'm not saying they should be voted for the player, but they should vote for. Should get votes. People should vote. Like, I think some players, like some retired players, for example, that'd be a great people to ask for votes because they play the game. They know how the game works. You're asking all these people, especially all these local news people who barely know the game of basketball, like Joe Cowley voting for Patrick Beverly. So
The thing that I think, do it 3 sections. Media, players, coaches. Maybe even fans. But fans will just vote for their own players. Get rid of fans.
Yeah,
Media, players, coaches.
No, fans will vote for Taco Fall and Bowl.
Yeah, they're stupid.
And then you got that
You
one
already know
person-
with the All-Star game that they're stupid.
Yeah. And you got that one person like me voting for Markelle Fultz for most improved player.
Okay, but players, coaches, and media.
I don't want to say players because players can also be biased too.
Yeah, well, okay, coaches will vote for their guy if their guy has a chance. But like NFL top 100, that's voted on by the players. stuff like that. They still come to a pretty good list.
Yeah, I just think the players should be just retired players.
Okay, sure, maybe.
Like the people who are part of the Retired Player of Association, NBA Retired Players Association. So those people, since they used to play the game and not in the league, so they probably might have a little bias, but won't have as much bias as NBA players right now.
I think the media is. I mean, like you have the local guys that are obviously going to vote for their guys, but they're not going to swing the vote too much.
Yeah, but that's just saying. I'm just saying, like that.
But
one
why
vote,
does France and Italy have a vote? Do they watch the NBA?
I guess. So, for the last thing we have for this podcast, Will ask guests to show their 3 favorite NBA moments. So let's start off with Will because it's probably be all Sixers. Let me make him allow him to share screen.
Hold up. I gotta look them all up real quick.
Mine's gonna be, if I had more time to think about it, then I'd probably come up with some different ones. But these are still some great NBA.
Okay, you can
moments.
share screen, Will.
Huh?
Click on the screen. Can you share
You
screen?
can share screen.
I gotta pull up the videos first.
Okay.
What was the one from last week that I had? Oh.
Let's go. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry.
And then I only had 2 videos, but one of them I was gonna say, not really a favorite moment, but the Sixers beating the 1 seed Bulls. I liked.
Yeah, after the Derrick Rose injury, but whatever.
I'll find another. Real quick. I gotta think off the top of my head. I'll stay recent.
Okay, Goetz. Oh, no, voice crack. Goetz, Goetz, you got your 3 moments.
I have one moment. I have a moment to share with you right now. We can kind of go.
Okay.
Around the horn.
Hold up. Okay. Oh wait, you got yours, Goetz?
Yeah, I got one to show.
Okay, can you share screen?
I got all mine.
Okay, Goetz can share screen. Yo, State Farm, yo.
No free advertisement for State Farm.
Yo, Goetz, I think you might have to unplug your mic so we can all hear it, so I can't really hear the audio. Turn your volume. Yeah, there we go.
Lewis playing off the ball. Lewis gets it to LeBron for 3 for the win. Yes!
Oh!
It's time for Yamo to take over.
Okay, Yamo, you gotta stop sharing screen.
No, I take over anyways. Come on, is it working? You know. Hold up. Let me skip back real quick. Right here.
I've decided that all of mine will be LeBron game winners. By the way.
Oh, don't listen.
No free advertisement.
Free advertisement.
Manny, get these kids out of here. Cut them when you can.
3 left in overtime. 101.99. Here,
Come on, go full screen.
Stays right with
Ooh.
to go. Wants the baseline. Fade away. Yeah.
Oh. Sixers head coach right there? Or no?
The Sixers have scored 9 in a row. 7 straight points by Iverson. Looked like he was getting the one.
Who was the Sixers head coach back there? I forget his name. Jim. No.
Forgot his name, but he won Coach of the Year that year.
Syracuse, right? For the longest time now.
All right, who's got it? Who's got next?
Okay, I got next.
Okay, I'll have next after that.
And pull this up right here. So this for one is something that's like something special because I was at the game. Sixers versus Thunder. Score was 113 to 113. If it can go full screen.
He's going to go right away. Yeah, they're going to go. Here's line for Westbrook. Like double team him in the backcourt.
Oh wait.
Oh. Ah. How are you feeling at that point, Manny?
So I was at that point, I was like at my chair, I was at my chair. I was like, no way.
Your courtside seats, basically.
I can't go to school knowing that Yamo right here. We're like, yo, Sixers beat the Thunder. That's the first time since 2008. So I can't go home knowing that the Sixers are going to beat my Thunder. So I'm like there praying like, yo, please God, please, I can't go home like this. So, yeah, my God answered my prayers.
Ferguson going to inbound for OKC. You got to think Paul George has to get a touch at some point, and he does. The three ball.
And one bucket!
Why, George?
MVP G right there.
Incredible. Now, let me tell you, what a game he has played here in the second.
So that's my first top 3 favorite NBA moments right there. Just
All right.
Here's my second.
After that, hold up. Don't play it yet. The Ravens are down 27-13 going into the fourth.
Let's go.
Just keeping up with that game.
Good stuff, Chiefs.
Okay. It'd be nice with sound, but yeah, that's cool.
Oh, sorry. I can play it again.
Mm-hmm.
1.5 remaining. Win. It's gone. LeBron James. The buzzer.
Bang!
Stuns the Chicago Bulls, and the series is tied at 2 games apiece.
Okay. Yamo, take over.
Got it.
Okay, let's see another Sixers highlight from
One thing I want to mention there. What did I want to say? Oh, yeah, the score was 87-84. And that was to tie the series at 2.
On Simmons here. We know about the jawing. Well, this was the Jared.
Damn, they're going back and forth. Dude, did Jared Dudley lie there, though?
No, he said he's a great player in transition, but out of transition.
He wasn't even capping.
It's true, too. He's the only good player in transition. When it's half court, he's terrible. It's like Russell Westbrook. Only good in transition, but when you half court.
Not even that much. It's like more true with Ben Simmons.
Just this in general.
Jared Dudley was being so annoying.
Here's the three by Dudley. And look at the reaction. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Ben? Okay. Only Ben Simmons, only 4 points. 9-0.
Ben Simmons was only 4 points at this point.
The biggest lead of 10 is now down. A little shove after that play. Nothing called. 8-point game. Watch the basket.
Was it later in the game? Was like when they got in a huge fight?
Yeah, we're getting there, right?
That was that one. And then
Was that game 3 or game 5?
yeah, it was. No, it was game 4.
That was game 4. So okay, Yamo, my turn.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, let me just pull up the video. Now this one also special. I was watching the game. Russell Westbrook needed his triple-double. Guys, triple-double. The surpass Oscar Robertson, 42 triple-doubles. And then for the game winner, to send the Nuggets home, because the Nuggets needed this win to make it to the playoffs. Bang! Oh, wait.
That was his MVP moment.
The Thunder drops another fast break bucket. Thunder's out of timeouts. Skips it back to Rush. Deep shot.
Bang! What a perfect ending to an historic day! That was his Kodak moment.
That was his MVP moment.
Mm-hmm. That's probably the best highlight he did all his career. But this one highlight I will show later. But okay, Goetz, which LeBron clip do you have? I already know what it's going to be.
You know what's funny? I just went. Well, what's your guess?
The block.
No.
Really?
See, like I said, if I had more time, It would have definitely been the block.
Hold up.
Let me
Wait,
pull it up 1 second.
Wait, I gotta think of.
This one's sick though. I love this one.
It's not the block. It's
Any more guesses?
early Cavs. Early
the-
Cavs.
The dunk on
Oh,
KG.
not early
Second
Cavs?
time with the Cavs.
Second time with the Cavs. Game winner on Wizards.
No.
Game winner on the Pacers.
Yes.
Mm.
But which one?
The second one.
Yeah. Was it the Raptors where you had that?
The
other one?
Raptors where he did the floater. Not the floater, but the layup.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
Wizards
this-
was the.
This is
wasn't the
2018, right? This is his greatest playoffs one.
Manny, the Wizards one was when like Kevin Love just chucked it down court.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. And LeBron did a fadeaway 3-pointer for the win.
Okay, here we go. Full sequence.
And he did a block too. Okay, Alio gets.
Makes his move. Drives to the rim. Blocked by James.
You forgot about the block, didn't you?
I kind of did. I did.
Cavaliers will have possession with 3 seconds to go.
There he is.
Signature.
And with
So
3
good at
seconds
that.
left, Cleveland triggers in. James, 2 seconds, 1 second to the win.
LeBron James, the greatest player of all time, with the game winner. What the? And then, that was iconic too. He came like.
All right. This is already getting off my screen. You know why? Because I can. I can get it off of everyone's screen. This.
Oh, let's show some old Sixers clips.
When I came out there, I was going to put my play the game.
Ooh.
Damn. Can you imagine LeBron getting crossed like that? No, I can't.
I knew it. Let's not start the argument. Let me get to my last. and
What
final
are they
pick.
wearing?
They do allow you.
Yo, that's style. I don't know what you're talking about. That's
What
style.
was Pippen just wearing?
That's style.
Ball real low.
Jordan always looked the same.
Ball and he's
Oh.
closer to the ground than I am. So his quickness is
Okay, let me just pull up mine right now.
That's it for the Sixers highlights.
Okay, one more Thunder highlight. Christmas Day, probably one of the best Christmas gifts I ever gotten.
That shot is just crazy.
The Thunder Warriors games were always such good games. Like, remember the one where Curry pulled up from like limitless range?
We don't talk about that one.
Oh, I can't talk about that one.
Yeah, you can't talk about that one. That's
And then their 7-game series, and then also KD's return to OKC. I should have shown LeBron's return to Cleveland. That is so much more fierce than KD's return to OKC.
yeah, that's true.
No.
That's true.
I just saw it on Instagram. Calling it now, 2020 NBA Finals Heat versus Lakers. Guess when this tweet was from? November 10th, 2016.
What?
That. Calling it now, 2020 NBA Finals Heat versus Lakers. 6:52, November 10th, 2016.
This just came to him in his head. Such a weird.
Real
That
kid.
is crazy.
Oh, Chiefs up 27-20 with Chiefs with the ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn that game on right after we finish it up.
Okay, so let's finish this up right now. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, turn this notification on, comment down below so we can see your dumb comments that you guys are gonna do. If you're on Apple Podcasts, make sure to subscribe, give us 5 stars. Spotify, follow us. Anchor, follow us. If you guys want to give us a voice message on Anchor, you go on DonTesapolonAnchor.com, and you can give us a nice little voice message. We will react to it next podcast. But that's all for today.
Wait, I got something.
Mhm.
Go Broncos.
Go Birds!
Go Phillies. Sorry, I forgot they're not in the playoffs. Oh, okay.
You're wrong for that one.
Go Birds. Okay. And we are out.
Oh, he said it.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me, still with the dolls that I grew beside.